Hello. Greetings, my audience. Good morning. It's morning where I am. Just sunrise started after this video. I'm making... Oh, I should introduce myself. My name's Jake Allen Graham. Welcome to my YouTube show. I'm making a review on... I swear I had an idea in mind, but I kind of forgot it. I think it was a Marvel movie, but I just, I just can't remember if it was one by Marvel, one by Sony, or one by Fox, or Universal's, before Marvel Studios happened. Damn. But I don't think there's anything by Marvel Studios brand. So it must be from Universal or from Sony or from Fox when they made a Marvel movie. So, since I can't remember the exact movie, I'm just going to have to pick a random movie in my head out loud. Because I can't remember the exact movie on point. So I'll pick a different movie in my head. I'm going to give my review on 2014 or 15's Fantastic Four review on that movie, Fantastic Four Fox reboot that failed. Before I give all my thoughts on the movie, I'm going to give it my final score. I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. Those who want to see my those are new to my channel, this is how I like to do this in this order. I like to give it a 10 out of 10, then I like to say everything what I liked about the movie, what I didn't like the movie, what I liked about the movie. It's just, I give it a 10 out of 10 because I loved it, because it was everything what you shouldn't have done with the brand of the Fantastic Four icons. The Fantastic Four, the four of the Fantastic Four team members. Sure, at least they got the powers right and the names right, but this is like kind of like a... This kind of reminded me, like, seeing it like it's a failed reboot, it reminded me of the 2000 X-Men movie. How it was dark and gritty and grounded in our reality, and, how it didn't really make a whole lot of sense, even though it was dark and gritty, because it was poorly edited down. And sloppily edited together, wanting to get rushed and the film over with itself. Probably never thinking of actually making a sequel to that first movie of X-Men is what the X-Men movie kind of came across, is what I like to think. The director Bryan Singer was probably didn't think of making a sequel to X-Men. He was probably thinking doing a movie, and that'll be it. And the point is, this reminds me of the X-Men movie that Bryan Singer did from 2000's X-Men movie. And also reminds me of how every character feels like a watered-down, bland version of themselves. Just like the X-Men movie. I enjoyed it for what it was. Corporate sellout of these beloved icons. Now that Marvel's has the rights back with First Step, and they have only dropped 70, they have only dropped 67% with their tickets with that movie. I guess that means it made its money back, but didn't. It made money, but broke even, but didn't. I don't know. I guess it's just, I hear the new First Step movie was Fantastic Four that Marvel Studios put out is not doing so well. I hear that's making money that it should make. So it's probably going to be just as faithful as this movie was with the Four. The Fox reboot. How they're going to have to basically, even though the cast all at least look like the part this time, and the right part, and dressed in matching costumes, and most of them, except for Pedro, but that's just because he's an ugly dude. But what can you do unless you give him plastic surgery till you have a different face to play a proper Mr. Fantastic, a handsome one. Mr. Fantastic is supposed to be good looking, not ugly fuck. Because, I'm sorry, Pedro Pascal, he seems like a weird dude. Maybe he's a weird dude, but to me he just looks like an ugly dude. His face looks one of those Ninja Turtle Michael Bay face turtles. You know Michelangelo from Ninja Turtles reboot, which Michael Bay did, produced by. Everyone went nuts on on Michelangelo's face, because when he took off his mask, his face was fucking horrifying. The stuff of nightmares and ugly as fuck. And remember the end when ending that one of the things the movie's going to suck. It only for people to me, have a better reaction than I thought it was going to be. Reaction on the internet, so. The only two of those was the universe that the Bay produced. Is what I think Pedro Pascal looks like. A human version of that. With a mustache. Because he always has that little crappy mustache that looks faded. A mustache. It looks like a fake mustache than that mustache. You know how it looks like a fake. It looks like a Shea mustache. Pedro's mustache. And he has shitty facial hair. He should just shave all of his facial hair because he cannot grow proper facial hair to make it look like a straight grown man. Room to grow out here. He just looks awful when he has facial hair. He doesn't look like he's growing out, or it's like looks terrible. It looks terrible though, but he looks terrible. More terrible was the facial hair, Pedro. And when I say Pedro's a weird dude, he comes across as, well, keep your kids away from him, weird dude. And don't let him get into Pedro's car. Because I don't think they'll be candidate kids. Not the kind that you would want for sugar. Ask your parents if you knew, if there's any kids watching, ask your parents if they got that joke. If they, because this, you're going, well, it's not going to be candy, it's going to be Pedro's dick. Think of, because that's just like one of that's just like, is like the kind of personality Pedro gives off in his, in interviews, not when he's not playing characters. He just comes across as unstable, weird fucking nut individual. I'm definitely seeing the new Fantastic Four because I'm interested, but I just always written by Mr. Fantastic, not like himself. So, hope for the best. Expect the worst with this new Fantastic reboot first steps, I say. Just like the new Superman reboot, I'm hoping the best, but expecting the worst. But I'm going to delay longer for Superman than I am for Fantastic Four. I'm seeing Fantastic Four first steps first. When it comes to streaming. Perhaps, most likely. When I'll see it. So. That's my brief thoughts on Fantastic Four first steps. I haven't seen the movie yet, but I've seen the trailer. It looks cool. Ish, I guess. Maybe? I don't know. Well, no, I'm interested to see the full film in motion, you know? In full beginning from beginning to end. This is when I went to make my following call of a movie, so that's why. So I give the Fantastic Four failed reboot a 10 out of 10. From 2015, I think it came out, or 2014 came out. Right? Yeah, I give it a 10 out of 10. I like how they worked in the line as clobbering time with the Thing. When he's ready to team up with the Four. In the last minute of the movie to take down Doom. It's better than not having it, which it looks like the Thing in the new Fantastic Four reboot first step is not going to have the catchphrase, it's clobbering time. Based off the trailer I've seen, he doesn't, I guess, like, it's a thing he doesn't normally say, ever. Except in this cartoon. That's in this Elseworld corner of the universe. That's in the Elseworld universe. Earth. Different Earth. In the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I found out it's revealed that much on the trailer. And, so yeah, I guess they're not going to have a clobbering time, say, by the Thing. It's clobbering time. Lame. Lamer than going dark and gritty with the Fantastic Four reboot that Fox did. At least Fox Fantastic Four reboot was smart enough to have its clobbering time for the fans. Thanks to this, thanks probably to the studios mailing and telling or maybe it was whoever it was, the studios, the director, or the writer, thought it was good to put the thing in to say his line from the comics that he said in the old Fox movies. For some reason, everyone that wanted him to say in a more colorful, upbeat Fantastic Four movie, it looks like he's not going to say it in the new Fantastic Four movie, based off the promotion trailer I've seen, and that sucks. It makes me worry if it's going to suck. So, yeah. That's my thoughts on Fantastic Four First Step trailer, official trailer. Also, I guess that's my thoughts. I talked about so much on this. Then, on the Fantastic Four movie, I figure I'll give this Fantastic Four First Step trailer a 8 out of 10. And that's my review on Fantastic Four and Fantastic Four First Step teaser trailer. Official trailer by Marvel Studios. I give the movie a 10 out of 10, the trailer a 8 out of 10. The official, or, yeah, from what I've seen it, because I'm not sure if it's going to be good like the trailer, or going to be better than trailer, or worse than trailer, you know? Until we see the movie of First Steps. Whenever I get to see, that's probably going to be what comes to streaming, you know? Excuse me. Anyway, good morning. That's my review. Goodbye. Subscribe. Hit the thumbs up to like my video. And subscribe to my channel. Feel free to comment below if you have anything to share. Okay? If you don't, that's fine. Just still hit the subscribe button and the like button though, to grow my likes and subscribers. Goodbye. Subscribe. Bye.